city blocks. That's right, Lieutenant. Otherworld life forms. Huh? A fucking alien.
Yo, that voice right there.
Yeah.
That voice right there, man, belongs to one of my favorite people to watch on the big screen. Ever since I watched the Buddy Holly story back when I was a kid, ladies and gentlemen, in the 70s, and I learned who Buddy, all my loving, all my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing.
Oh, boy. What you do to me, oh boy. I want the world to see that you were meant for me.
Hey, oh boy. So that's your favorite one?
Yes.
Okay, because mine, I have several, as a matter of fact. When you played Mr. Joshua and Lethal Weapon, whooping Mel Gibson's ass on Danny Glover's front lawn.
Yeah.
Then you went to play Angelo Pappas, and you told Keanu Reeves to get you two meatball sandwiches.
Yeah, give me two.
Give me
you
two.
know what?
Yep.
There was no lines in the script, and Keanu had to walk about 67, 80 feet to the meatball place, and it was dead air. So I said, "Hey, Utah, give me two meatball sandwiches." And that is a line I hear people yell at me in airports or shopping malls all across the country.
That was completely improv.
Yep.
All right. And then the clip that we just heard was from Predator 2, where you play Peter Keyes. And what's great about that, the reason why I chose that clip is because your son, Jake Busey, is going to be playing Peter Keyes' son in the upcoming Predator movie.
You're fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Gary Busey, ladies and gentlemen.
Gary Busey is here, man. And Gary, welcome back to the show, man.
It's great to be here.
Every time you come here, we sing Buddy Holly.
Well, speaking of Buddy Holly, my sister and my nieces live in Bakersfield. And they would go off and they would go to a hip-hop class. Uh-huh. And then when I went to Bakersfield to visit them, they would do hip-hop for me. And I tried to do it, and I looked like an elephant walking backwards through a cornfield at midnight.
Damn.
Wow.
But it worked. It worked.
A cornfield.
So you were doing the hip-hop dancing? You were doing hip-hop dancing?
I was doing anything hip-hop could do. I washed the dishes, take a shower, make the bed doing hip-hop.
Hold on, man. You in this is like the mecca of hip-hop right here. This station, this is a station, man. Maybe you are better than you think, man. Let's throw on a beat and show us what you got, and then we could tell you whether or not if you got the chops to be.
Well, I got the chops to do it, whether I do it or not.
What song was he
Party people. Party people.
Okay, Gary Busey.
Let's go, Gary.
Okay. When you hear that beat, I want to see your best moves. When you hear the beat, Gary said, "What's the beat?"
What is that? What's that?
A hip hop song.
Oh, it's good.
There you go. Hey. There you go. Hey.
I can hop my hip clear to the bathroom.
Real up. Real the hell up.
Yeah, maybe in the bathroom we'll do some hop hip.
Oh, wow, damn. Okay, that didn't go good. All right.
Everything we're doing here goes good whether you like it or not.
Is that a Buseyism?
Where did you get your hat?
They're handmade, man.
You know what HAT stands for? H-A-T?
What did I say?
Hiding a toupee.
Oh,
okay.
Buseyism. That's pretty good. That's a bit Buseyism?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the Buseyisms are in the back of the book.
Okay. All right. There. Now, what is a Buseyism, man?
Well, a Buseyism is like the word fart.
Uh-huh.
I take the letters to spell the word and give you a definition. Fart, F-A-R-T, stands for feeling a rectal transmission.
Okay. I came up with a few myself.
What you come up with?
After reading his book.
He read your book and he got some.
Yeah, I came up with some.
The word nuts, N-U-T-S, never underestimate the spirit.
Okay. I came up with one. It's called But. Bringing up the truth.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Also, relationship. Really exciting love affair turns into overwhelming nightmare. Sobriety hangs in peril.
That's a long one. Okay, you got another one? We're going to do a battle right here.
Ass.
Okay.
Always seek substance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Death, D-E-A-T-H. Don't expect a tragedy here.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I don't have any more.
That's
I'm out.
Damn, you lost the battle, man. You lost the battle, man.
Hey, here's
that
one.
No.
Here's one. Here's a Busey for you.
Okay.
News.
Yeah.
N-E-W-S. That stands for North, East, West, and South. Information for 4 directions.
Oh. That's pretty good. Okay.
I like your reaction.
Okay. What about Bible?
Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
That's pretty good.
Huh.
I like that.
What about fuck?
What about what?
Oh, he said that. The guy over there said that.
What about fuck?
Fuck, that was a true saying in Middle England in the 1500s. When the king wanted, or abbey or priest owned a lot of land with the peasants living on them, he would have his men ride out to the woman of the house and say, fornication under consent of the king. And she'd have to go back and the king would have his way and then she'd go back home. My good buddy Mel Gibson put it in a movie called Braveheart. Put that scenario in there, the reality.
Man, that was pretty dope, man.
Why did you want to know that?
He's a fornicator.
I was just curious.
No, you have some things going that are silently in your mind right now.
Yeah.
Talk about it, OQ.
No, it's dirty things, but I'll let you guys continue the interview.
Hey, Gary, I was reading the book, man. He got the new book, Buseyisms, Gary Busey's Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. And one of the stories you told is about your good friend David Carradine. May he rest in peace. Yeah, and you did an episode of
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And share that story. What happened with you and David and grapefruit juice?
Okay, good idea. We're in the David's dressing room trailer, and Billy Cat and I were playing guitars, and Will Gear was rolling funny cigarettes, and we thought we were done. On the door, hey, we need you guys on the set because we're gonna shoot the fight scene in slow motion. And I said, I'm thirsty. Do you have any water? And David said, here's some grapefruit juice. I went, oh, okay. Took it, walked to the set. I felt my saliva glands starting to kick off like, hey, we're going somewhere. But I didn't know where we were going. Pretty soon I'm peaking on acid when I'm having to take Chief Dan George's glasses off, stomp on him, pour flour on his head. And I have Native American blood in me. So when I'm sitting down by Chief Dan George, I said, I'm sorry, I'm doing this. I would never do this. I would never do this. I would never do this in real life because I'm Native American too. He sat there for about a minute after I said it. A young lady was combing his long hair and he had his eyes closed. He put his hand on my thigh and said, don't worry, I know how to play the game. So we shot the scene in slow motion, but David really kicking and hitting me.
He was really hitting you?
Yeah, really hitting me. Yeah, that's David. God bless you, David. He's in the spiritual realm now. I love him very much.
Yeah.
His brothers, Keith and Bobby. So that's what happened there.
Yeah.
Peaking on acid. You ought to try that.
You think I should?
No, I think you're already doing it. Look at you.
Well, I did have some carbonated acid a little earlier.
Ooh, hey.
Oh, man. Soda. Get it? Damn.
Are you sitting there sticking your fingers in something to make sounds?
Yeah, I got a couple fingers in right now.
Ooh-wee.
Would you like to hear a sound?
Well, are you petting with a pachyderm?
Yes. What would you like to hear?
Oh, anything you want to show me to surprise me.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yes.
You already know.
Dude.
How did you
like shit back here.
How did you get that job?
It's been many years of education. My parents disowned me. I stuck with it, and I'm able to do it now. It's a great success story.
God, that is brilliant, man.
Heather,
Are you a fan of the Raiders?
No, not really.
Do you raid women at night?
Actually, that's my only joy in life, honestly.
Raiding women?
Yeah.
What kind of women do you raid?
Anybody that don't have me.
Okay, it's not in the book. Let's move on.
Okay. It's not. Your dad used to tell you boys don't cry, right? Did you write that in?
Crying is for sissy boys.
That's what he used to say.
Yeah, he's military, CB, World War II, tough.
And so, did you cry? Were you able to cry as a?
No, I didn't cry. No, you didn't cry, and you didn't speak until you were spoken to.
So when was the first time you cried?
What?
When was the first time you cried?
First time I cried? Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know. That's a good question.
When Electra was born, did you cry then?
There's no stopping what can't be stopped.
Say who?
You're a kid.
Crying is a release. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what crying is. It's a release of emotions that you're holding inside you. And another word for crying is venting. Because when you cry, you're letting out feelings that you have, whether they be bad or good or up or down. And when you cry, you're venting, you release it, it's gone. Crying is good. It cleans your head, cleans your mind, cleans your emotions, cleans your eyes, and it makes you feel good about yourself. And what you cried about is gone. It's in the past. And the word past, P-A-S-T, stands for preoccupation about spent time. So get out of the past.
Get out of the past.
Right, Steph?
Stay in the present.
Yay.
Steph.
That's the love of my life right
There
there.
she is. Steph, say hi. Hey, Steph. What's up, Steph?
How you doing?
Hey,
Good.
You're so fortunate.
Ask this dude a question.
Hey, Steph, by the way, my name is Sway.
I know. I'm Sway.
Sway. Ask Sway a question, baby.
Sway, what was your favorite chapter in the book?
Oh.
Yeah, probably hadn't read it yet.
No, I have read it. That's why I'm pulling things. It was about the cancer.
Ooh, that's deep.
Yeah.
He's deep. Sway, you're deep.
Well, I've had family members who, had to fight with cancer and have survived, and that requires a lot of strength.
Spiritual strength.
Spiritual
faith. F-A-I-T-H.
Faith, it's a lot that's not in your hands, and when you come through that, you have nothing but a lot to teach and learn. I would imagine that's probably one of the reasons why you put together this book.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Motivate, inspire.
Yeah.
With what I went through and what people are going through now, if they're going through what I went through then they can read that and go, oh, I hadn't looked at it that way before.
Yeah.
But you must remember, there are 360 ways to see an elephant. And that means if you put the elephant in the center of the circle and move around the circle 1 degree at a time, you'll see that same elephant from 360 perspectives. There's more than one way to look at something.
Buseyisms.
One of my favorite parts of the book that I thought was interesting, because you and Sway actually have this in common, is you're both close to your high school coaches. You talked about when you tried out for the football team and you took the salt cube because you didn't know what to do with it and you threw up everywhere, and then your coach
sucked on it instead of swallowing it with water.
And your coach kind of looked at you like, what are you doing here? But he still gave you a shot and let you be a starter on the team, and you're still close to him to this day. Sway talks a lot about his track coach and how he was a really important figure in his life.
Those are very inspirational figures in your life when you have a coach that makes you a champion and gives you the freedom to find out that you're good.
Yeah. Well,
a guy, Coach Miller would be, I played offensive center, and when the offense would be coming off the field, Coach Miller would be going, Busey, running to get me and telling me what I could do to be better. And he gave me a championship courage information that gave me what I am today, because athletic sport, football, was a big thing in my life. I played it 10 years. Grade school, junior high school, junior college, and college. Then I hurt my knee, lost my athletic scholarship, and transferred to Oklahoma State University, and I got a dramatic scholarship.
Hey, how'd you guys meet, you and Steph?
Oh, go ahead.
He came into my beauty supply store in Malibu.
Okay.
To visit an
What is it called?
It's not there anymore, but it was called Bay City's Beauty Store. Thank you for the plug. And he was there to visit an ex-girlfriend who was getting her hair done.
She got a big divorce.
She had just gone through a divorce, and he saw me behind the counter and did like a double take, and then sauntered over to me and started charming me.
Well, what happened? I was charming her because she had a card on her counter that said certified hypnotherapist. And I'm very interested in the mind and the brain. She also does trances for past life regressions, like taking you back and finding another lifetime you were in. She did that with me when I learned that I fought at the Alamo in 1836 in San Antonio de Bar. And we got to know each other, and it was slow but sure. And one day, kissing her was like kissing the side of a car.
Damn, what?
A car door.
What does that mean? Like dirty?
I just wanted to be friends.
What?
I love you, honey.
Thank you. Then we found a rock over the ocean with a big king-size mattress on it.
Huh?
And we went and laid down on the mattress.
Is this what?
She was on
I
her
swear
back.
to God, it was at a Memorial Day party in this big mansion overlooking the ocean. We were going down the path, and bizarrely enough, there was a mattress right there overlooking the ocean.
How did you train to learn how to do hypnosis and other things?
I studied it for a year, and I did a residency in a hypnotherapy clinic for 6 months.
Honey, tell them where you worked and what you did for people that had addiction.
Oh, I used to go to the rehabs in Malibu and do hypnotherapy on them 3 times a week.
Well, what were they into?
Oh, everything. You name it.
Well, name one.
Sex.
Honey, give me something. Anytime now, honey.
Oh man.
Heroin, cocaine.
Smoking.
No, I didn't really do much smoking there. I did that in my private practice.
Okay.
I have
cool.
I don't do it anymore. 100% success rate
I was gonna ask.
with smokers.
Really? Congratulations.
Everyone quit.
She's amazing.
And what's
She
the
is
other thing you
amazing.
do where you could go back to people's past lives?
Past life regression. I took this dude into a past life. He told me the name. We went to the Alamo. We traced back with the historians there, found who he was. He's right there written on the walls. They showed us exactly where he died, and it was exactly like his experience
How long
was.
does that process take?
It was a 3-hour session.
Well, what happened was I told the detective research director at the Alamo the story
Yeah.
of her regression. He looked it up. He said, yes, your name was Billy Mills. You came from Chattanooga, Tennessee with David Crockett, and you died over there at that wall where the Mexicans broke in, and you were screaming, come and get it. I saw myself above me, and I had no shirt on, a bottle of whiskey and a suction gun, singing, screaming, come and get it. And then, during the trance, I did that. I got shot right over the heart.
Oh. You felt
and
that?
in this lifetime, I was born in Goose Creek, Texas. That's the site of the San Jacinto battle where Sam Houston beat Santa Anna in 20 minutes. He hit them before they were awake. So I'm a Texas freedom fighter, whether you like it or not.
Gary Busey, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
Buseyisms, man. People can get this book right now.
Yeah, got to get the book. Got to get the book.
Okay, basic instructions before leaving Earth. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Sway.
All right, Gary, it's always a pleasure to have
Thank
you on
you.
this show,
Thank you,
man.
Sway. God
Continue. It's a great book, man. Please read it. Really interesting. You're very transparent, very honest in the book.
Thank
And
you.
it's good to know you, man. It's good to know you differently than just interviewing you on the mic. So this is a pretty good book, brother.
Thank you.
Good job,
God bless
man.
you. Thank you so much.